It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets getting set to match up with the New York Knicks. Won by the New York Knicks.
Pick up.
Smith.
Watch the cutter, man. Screen.
Screen coming. To Julius Randle. And the rebound taken in by Jordan. To Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. New York in control of the basketball. Here comes the screen. To Dennis Smith Jr. Down to 5 on the 24. Smith now.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Dennis Smith Jr. is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 69% at the line. First one goes down. Second of 3 is good. Almost settles for a 2-0-3 trip. Kyrie across the timeline. They trail by 2. To Jordan, down low. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
New York Knicks basketball. Smith. Takes stock of the floor. Over to the right side.
Right.
Dennis Smith Jr. And it's Jordan there for the rebound. Into the front court, it's Irving. Looking to make something happen. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Dennis Smith Jr. has got 2 shots coming, shooting 66% in this contest. First one, count it.
I like that.
And he makes them both.
Good shot.
Dinwiddie into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Here we go. My ball.
To Irving.
Nah, I don't need no screen.
The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Kyrie lets it go. Not going down for him this time. Knicks with the basketball. To Julius Randle. Sizing up the defense. Screen coming. To Dennis Smith Jr. Kevin Knox. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Kyrie Irving for 2. And the rebound comes down to Gibson.
Yep, I got ball, I got ball.
Smith.
Wait on it. Go. I got you right here. Stop. Hey.
DeAndre Jordan pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Pick him up.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
I like that.
Wait on it. Go. I got you right here. Stop.
Nets have it. Irving to Dinwiddie. To Jordan.
Watch his back door. Watch his back door. Hand up, hand up. Shot up, shot up.
Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Cashes in for 2.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
I got ball, I got ball.
Irving to Dinwiddie.
Pick coming left, 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 left.
Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. To Durant. Fires the 3, and Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Irving into the front court, up by 3. Kyrie Irving. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Julius Randle. Kevin Knox. To Taj Gibson. And the rebound comes down to Jordan. Irving with the basketball. Up 5. Working hard on the glass. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Has a chance. Smith shot, no good. Durant with the basketball up top. His team up by 7. Kevin Durant, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
Coach of the Knicks signals for a timeout as he'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Watch the screen coming left.
Smith.
Screen coming left.
To Marcus Morris. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Possession lies with New York.
I got ball. I got mine. Y'all get yours. I got mine.
Smith to Marcus Morris. Jared Allen rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. It's an 11-point game. To Irving. Now to Jordan, down low. DeAndre Jordan, look out. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Knocked loose. Nets have it.
Hey, come on, baby. You can't turn that ball over like that. I got him. I got him. Here we go.
To Dinwiddie. Here comes the screen. To Irving. Down low to Jordan. Here's a chance from long range. That no good. Off the mark.
Knock that down.
Smith with the basketball. His guys currently down by 13. Here comes the screen. Smith to Marcus Morris. 4-3. Off the mark. No good.
Wait on it. Go,
To Dinwiddie. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Layup goes down. Well done.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Irving. Shot clock winding down to Irving. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Smith into the front court. Down 11. To Marcus Morris. Smith to Marcus Morris. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
To Irving. Gets a look, can't hit.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Here comes the screen.
Here comes screen. Here comes screen.
Smith. It was right there. Dinwiddie into the front court. The lead is 11. Baseline drive. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. New blood coming in for both sides.
On your right, on your right, on your right.
DeAndre Jordan able to recover with the block.
Let that go.
Here's Irving into the front court. His team on top by 13. To Jordan. To Irving.
Cutter.
The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Irving, tough shot. Well defended. The possession lies with New York. Hayden. The drive, right to the basket. To the rim, lays it up and in.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Get mine now. Get mine.
Irving. Lets it fly from long range. Can't get the bounce.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Hayden into the front court. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Screen coming.
On your left, here he come.
Hayden. Oh, nice find for the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Kyrie across the timeline. The lead stands at 9. That's out. Last touch by Kyrie Irving. New York in control of the basketball. Hayden to Marcus Morris.
Double.
Has a look. Morris with a shot no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Knocks it down off the step back. First quarter's complete. The Nets have the lead.
Oh, yeah.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Brooklyn with the basketball. Durant to Dinwiddie. Here comes the screen. To Durant.
Big pick right there.
Curling inside. Stuffs it down with authority.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Hayden with the basketball. His team down 9. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
All right, that's all right. Get it back, man. Get it back.
Got it from the line.
Oh, shoot that.
Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
I got him.
New York Knicks basketball. The screen sets him up for 2.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
I got him.
Durant across the timeline. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play, the lead grows to 12. Knicks with the basketball. Hayden to Gibson. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Peyton into the front court. Down 12. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And he connects on the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Into the front court, it's Irving. Looking to make something happen. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Peyton.
Right.
New York with 4 to shoot.
Watch that back door.
Has a chance. Morris's shot won't go down. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. And the margin down to 8. Kevin Durant has it.
I got ball.
Kevin Durant. He's now shooting 5 for 7. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Finish that. To Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect. Smith with it up top. They find themselves down 10. Nothing going here on that drive. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Lead stands at 10.
Match up, y'all.
Durant. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Taj Gibson. Nothing going here on that drive. Taj Gibson. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Durant lets it fly. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Smith to Gibson. And he finishes at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Brooklyn's got it.
Me and you.
To Durant.
Clamps on you. Let's go. Okay.
On a pass stolen by the Knicks. Runner's good there.
You know that's
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Dinwiddie into the front court.